Hello everyone and welcome back to another IU Recreational Sports at Home workout. My name is Hannah and I'm bringing you total body conditioning today. This is an awesome blast of both cardio and strength, so it will be a super effective use of your 30 minutes. Today for equipment, you are going to be needing something to use as a mat because we will be heading down to the ground. If you have carpeted floors, that works perfectly fine, or if you have a towel or a blanket, that will work great as well. You are also going to be needing something to use as weights. I have a set of old dumbbells that you will see me using. You can use the dumbbells in our facilities, or if you're at home, you can fill up 2 water bottles with water, or another great option would be to use 2 bottles of fabric softener or laundry detergent. I can't wait for this one, guys. Let's get into it. All right, everybody, welcome back. So we're going to start first with a warm-up, warming up every major muscle group that we're going to be using today. First, just starting with some neck rolls. We want a really tight core here. So imagine I was going to come up and punch you in the stomach. You know I won't do that. But if I were, your core would be totally braced. Now we'll go to the other side. All right, now we'll just give ourselves some big hugs, opening up the chest and the back here. We also want to make sure that we have a nice light bend in the knees. Never want to lock out through that joint. Grab a couple more. All right, now we're going to take a shoulder press overhead. We will be using these shoulders quite a bit today. So I'm coming up into kind of a field goal position and then pressing my hands up overhead while keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Good job. All right, we're now going to take kind of a standing oblique crunch here. So I want you to imagine that you're in a toaster and there's something in front of you and behind you that will burn you. So you want to stay totally upright here, crunching elbow to knee here. You will feel this in your side. All right, same thing, other side. Good job. All right, next we are going to take it into a couple of reverse lunges, just alternating between both sides for now. So we're going to step back pretty far stance, and we're forming 2 90-degree angles with the knees here. Chest should be very nice and tall, and all of the weight is going to be in that front heel. So I want you to imagine that you have a bug underneath that front heel. I got a few bugs in my house. So I don't know about you guys, it's cricket season. You keep that cricket underneath your heel. All right, we're going to add a twist now at the bottom. So you're going to hold and twist towards that front knee, warming up the core. All right, last warm-up move here. We are taking an inchworm, so we're going to walk it out into a plank. Hold that plank for just a moment so that we can kind of get our bearings here. And you'll notice when I get down into that plank, I've got a straight line all the way from the tip of my head down to my heels. So that's what pretty much every plank should look like. And my wrists are directly underneath my shoulders. All right, so go ahead and grab your weights, whatever you're using for weights today, whether that's dumbbells, water bottles, laundry detergent, whatever you got. And we're going to get started here. So we've got 30 seconds of one strength move, 30 seconds of the next strength move, and then we'll move into cardio to start. So our first move here is an alternating reverse lunge. This you can do without the weights. I think they just make it a little bit more challenging here. But just like we did in the warm-up, you're just stepping back here, try to get nice and low. Good job. So we've got 3 sets here today. Each of these are going to have 2 strength moves, and we're going to put it together after we do both of them. And do a cardio move. So 30 seconds is kind of the magic time here. Moving into our next exercise, I've got a lateral raise for you. So you can take this one arm at a time, or you can do both arms. That's going to be a little bit more challenging. This might depend on how heavy your weight is. But we do want to make sure that those weights are only coming up to about shoulder height. We definitely have a tendency to try to lift them up even higher than that. But in order to protect the neck and the shoulder joint, we want to make sure that our dumbbells or our weights are only coming up to about shoulder height here. Almost there. All right, go ahead and put those down. We are now going to head into our cardio move. And we will do this move a total of 4 times. So we got seal jacks for you today. These are kind of like jumping jacks, except we are just clapping the hands in the middle. I think it actually takes a little bit more work to hold the hands out at shoulder level. You do have the option to walk this out if you are not jumping today. Heart rate will totally still get up. Good job. And again, 30 seconds in this cardio move. And then we will combine those 2 strength moves into this cardio move once more. All right, a few more seconds here. Good job. All right, so now we're going to combine that reverse lunge and the lateral raise and then do our seal jacks again. So I'm heading down into my reverse lunge, and as I'm down, I'm bringing up only the arm that is on the same side as the knee that is forward. If you'd like to take both, you may. Just make sure that that chest is staying nice and tall here. And remember, we got a cricket underneath that front heel. Smash it down. So we'll do this for 30 seconds. When we combine muscle groups like this, our heart rate is going to get up a little bit more, so that'll add in some cardio along with these strength moves. Good job. All right, back to those seal jacks. So find your option, whether you're jumping or not. If you'd like to take just a normal jumping jack as well, you may. But I think these seal jacks are pretty fun. Definitely something a little bit more unique. Good job. Few more seconds. Keep pushing. All right, so we're going to do that whole thing one more time. So grab a quick drink for now. Make sure you're hydrating. Oh, I should never try to dance. Sorry about that. All right, so we're going to start out with just the reverse lunge and then just the lateral raise. And we'll do the seal jacks again, and then we'll combine it, do it once more. So find your weights. Let's go. We're experts at these reverse lunges now. Remember, cricket underneath that front heel. Good. Almost there. Then we will move into those lateral raises. Again, make sure chest is tall here. All right, here we go. Lateral raises. Again, you can take these one at a time, or you can do both at the same time, depending on maybe the weight and how tired you're feeling. But those weights should only come up to about shoulder height. And you will notice I rolled my shoulders back to start with because we want shoulders down away from the ears. Okay. Good job. All right, it is time for those seal jacks. Only 2 more rounds of these. An option, of course, if you'd like to just step this out, that will take the intensity down and take a little bit of impact out as well. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, grab those weights. You're going to put this all together. Then we're going to move into some new moves. So again, we're heading into a reverse lunge with a lateral raise. So once you come down, then you will take the dumbbell up or whatever weight you got today. Again, we're only doing one side here, and you will raise up the side that has that knee forward.
warriors, my strength and my honor is trusted by children. I'm ready and willing to fight all these villains, show chaos or killings. My style is so brilliant, my God.
Good job. Remember that cricket underneath the front heel. Keep pushing, almost there. All right, so we're gonna head straight into those field jacks, and you guys will get a little bit of a rest. And you guys know the drill by now. If you'd like to step out on here or take a normal jumping jack, that is totally okay with me. This is your workout today. Do whatever is fun to you, and we'll get that heart rate up. All right, good job. All right, so we're moving on to our second set now. The first move that we're gonna do is a deadlift. So whatever weights you got, they should stay towards the legs the whole time, really focusing on hinging through the hips and keeping a nice flat back. You will see my back is totally straight here. We're only bringing the weights down to about the middle of our shins here, wherever is accessible to you, but we don't want to come all the way down towards the toes, because that will take a little bit of the work out of our hamstrings. Good job. Same thing here. This will be only 30 seconds. All right, move number 2. We've got a row into a tricep kickback. So you're going to notice I'm maintaining that nice hinged position that we found in the deadlift. And then I'm bringing the dumbbells towards my hips and then kicking them back into a tricep kickback. So you can do this one at a time if doing both is a little bit difficult. This is great because it hits the back and the triceps at the same time. Very nice compound movement. Good job. Really focus as you're rowing the dumbbells up on squeezing the shoulder blades together. All right, cardio move this time. We've got 1 burpee and 2 jump squats. So a couple options on that burpee. If you are struggling with the impact or just want to take it down a notch, we can always walk it out into a plank and then take that jump squat onto the toes to take the impact out as well. This is a pretty tough cardio move. Definitely had me sweating, so kind of pace yourself. But when we go into that jump squat, I really want you to focus on getting low, getting totally down into that squat and then powering up. A lot of different ways that you can do this burpee. If you don't want to go all the way down to the floor, that's totally an option. All right, now we're going to put those 2 strength moves together. So we're going to do a deadlift, and then we're going to do a row and a tricep kickback. This might look a little bit complicated, but basically we're just going to do that deadlift, then come into that hinge position, row to kickback. And we'll just do another deadlift. Perfect. This is really enforcing coming into that nice hinged flat back position. Super important. Again, when we combine these strength movements together, we're moving and working multiple muscle groups at one time so that we'll get the heart rate up even more. All right, get ready. We're heading right back into 1 burpee, 2 squat jumps here. So head on up, pace yourself here. Only 30 seconds. You got it. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like now I've done so many burpees in my life that they seem fun to me. And I hope that burpees feel fun to you as well, because they are such an effective cardio move. Really get your heart rate up real quick. All right. So we are going to repeat that whole thing one more time, starting with our deadlift. So grab your weights. If you need a little water as we take a rest in between here, make sure you do so. I usually like to tell people when I'm working out, I like to finish a whole bottle of water within the hour. So make sure you're drinking water. Good job. All right, here we go. Back into our deadlifts. Nice hinged position. Weights come down to about the midpoint of our shins. I don't know about you guys. I love this song. I'm a big Colts football fan. And this is always on their pre-game pump-up playlist, so it really gets me pumped up during my workouts. Good job. All right, here we go. Row into tricep kickback here. Finding our nice hinge position. Make sure the gaze is maybe a couple inches in front of the toes so that we can maintain that nice long spine here. We don't want to totally be looking up because that can put a little bit of stress on the neck, which we want to avoid. You guys are killing it. Job. All right, back into our cardio move, our favorite. We got 1 burpee, 2 squat jumps. This is all you. I'm suffering through it with ya. Hope you guys are feeling good. Make sure that you're taking extra rest at any time if that is something that you feel like you need. You know your body so much better than I do. Alrighty, there we go. So take a couple seconds, reach for those weights. We are going to head back into our compound movement. So deadlift and then a row into a kickback. Beautiful job, guys. Again, in that deadlift, make sure that we have a slight bend in the knees. We don't want to totally lock out through that joint, but this is a deadlift, not a squat, so knees should not be totally bent at the same time. Keeping the weight close to the legs the whole time. All right, here we go. This is your last round of burpees and squat jumps. You got it. 1 burpee, 2 squat jumps. Gotta get maybe a little bit more height on that squat jump this time. And remember, you got that modification to just walk it back out into a plank and take the squat jump onto the toes if you're not jumping today. I'm so proud of you guys. Keep fighting. Almost there. All right, good job. All right, here we go. We are into our third set here. Our first strength move is just a basic sit-up here. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this. It's going to be a little bit harder if you keep arms into the chest like I'm showing. But in our compound movement, we will use our arms a little bit for some momentum. So you are welcome to use those arms. Another option is going to be this basic crunch here. If it doesn't feel good on your lower back to sit all the way up, so you're welcome to take that option as well. We'll definitely hit our upper abs. All right, here we go. Our second strength move is going to be a basic hip thrust here. Now you're going to see my toes are actually off the ground here. That's a little bit exaggerated, but Mr. Cricket is underneath our heels once again. So I want you guys really focus on smashing that cricket down. All the weight is going to be in the heels here. Really focusing on squeezing the glutes together at the top. You guys got it. All right, our cardio move this time is going to be 4 mountain climbers and 2 alternating side planks. So in those mountain climbers, you can take them as fast or as slow as you'd like. And then we're gonna do a side plank on both sides. So focusing on driving meat in towards the chest on that mountain climber. And when we are in that side plank, follow the hand up. So we're following our gaze the whole time here. Option to take that onto the knees. If doing that on the toes is a little bit too difficult for you, that is totally okay to take that option. Here we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and combine those movements. So we're taking a sit up into a hip thrust this time. So sitting up, hip thrust. There we go. Good job. Again, we only got 30 seconds here. Keep fighting. All right, here we go back into our cardio move now. We've got 4 mountain climbers and those 2 alternating side planks. You guys got it. You also have the option to just pick one of these 2 moves that I'm showing you. If you just want to do the alternating side plank or you just want to do the mountain climber, that's totally all right as well. I really want you to focus on that mountain climber, on having wrists directly below the shoulders here like I'm showing. We'll protect our joints, protect our back. Good, good, good. All right, guys, we're going to do that one more time now. So grab a drink of water if you need it. If not, we're going to get back into it, starting with just the sit-up, then just the hip thrust, and then we'll get back into our fave cardio move. 10 seconds. Alrighty, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Give me that sit up. Again, you have the option to just take that crunch if you'd like. And a harder option will be to have the hands on the chest here. There's that basic crunch. If you are taking this option with the hands on the neck, make sure the elbows are pointed out. That will make sure that we are not putting too much strain on our neck and all the work is being put on our abdominal muscles. All right, heading into our hip thrust this time. So my ankles are directly beneath my knees here. Squeezing glutes together at the top. Good job. Almost there. We'll head into our fave cardio move. All right, here we go. Back into that plank position. 4 mountain climbers, 2 alternating side planks. Awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I was like real sweaty at this point. So hopefully you guys are feeling good, feeling strong. All right, here we go. Last 2 sets today. So we're taking our sit-up into the hip thrust, and then we got our last round of cardio. You guys got this. Back into it, sit-up, into that hip thrust. Beautiful. All right, almost there. Okay, last round of cardio here. 4 mountain climbers, 2 alternating side planks. You guys know the deal by now. Keep pushing. This is our last move of the day, guys, and then you guys get to cool down and stretch. We love it. All right, so I'm going to grab a quick drink of water. We are going to start out laying on our back to stretch today. If you'd like to grab some water, you are welcome to. Take a little bit of rest before we stretch. Got about 3 minutes to stretch here. Bear with me, almost there. All right, so I'm just taking my arms up overhead, focusing on taking some really deep breaths here. And then I'm starting in almost a happy baby pose that will stretch out the groin and the glutes here. So feet are together. All right, now we are going to start with a hamstring stretch on just one side. I'm taking some little ankle rolls at the top as well. If you'd like to take those, you're welcome to. I'll go ahead and reverse that. All right, other side, hamstring stretch. All right, and now we are going to take a glute stretch on just one side here. So ankle is coming over opposite knee, and we're pressing the closer knee back. Next, I'm taking a kind of a lower back stretch, which I think feels amazing. But really focus here on taking both shoulders and pressing them both into the ground. It's okay if you can't quite get the leg totally over to the opposite side. Now glute stretch, other side. All right, lower back stretch here. Again, you'll see my shoulder is totally planted into the ground. It's okay if knee can't totally get to the other side. All right, next I'm giving myself just a real big hug here. This is great to stretch out the back. All right, now go ahead and come up. We're gonna flip onto the belly here. I'm starting in a Sphinx pose. All right, and bring one heel toward the glute. We'll go ahead and switch opposite side. Super important to stretch out, especially our lower body, because those areas tend to get a little bit tighter. All right, next I am taking it back into a child's pose. All right, and I'm shifting to one side this time. This is a great stretch for the obliques into our back, which we definitely worked today. Other side. 3, 2, and 1. Thanks, guys. Congratulations, you made it through total body conditioning. Again, my name is Hannah, and I hope that you guys enjoyed that workout. If you have any feedback for us, or just want to go say hey, make sure you head to our website to fill out a comment card. There's also an option on our webpage to ask a personal trainer a question if you have any concerns about how to work out at home, or just have a couple questions that you'd like to get answered. If you do have any requests for us, that is a great place to go as well, because we are going to be releasing new videos every single Monday for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.